Let's go! What's good, everybody? It's Michael Alder here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and in this video, I'm going to break down step by step how to cut and burn carpet seams in bedroom doorways. So we have a big job going on right now. Most of the main seams are already done, so I figured I'd show in regular format how we go ahead and prepare these seams to go ahead and burn them in doorways. So we have a hallway adjoining a bedroom. Now, if you're a newbie or your first time doing this, in DIY types, you definitely want to use a straight edge to go ahead and get that straight line. But if you're a seasoned carpet installer, just run your blade directly across the carpet to get a nice clean edge. And if you have some decent skill set, you will be just fine. Next, I like to overlap it from the existing carpet that I'm trying to seam to, and I go ahead and make these little slits like you could see me doing right now with my knife. So we're going to go jam to jam, doorway jam to doorway jam, just make a little slits all the way down to basically mark where our existing carpet line is going to be. Next, I am going to fold the carpet back where I just made all those little slits, and you can see some of those popping up right there. And we're going to take a knife with a sharp blade and we're going to play connect the dots. Just go from line to line, creating an exact line to the seam edge that you cut all the way across before. So nothing to this, take your time. And if you are new to this, each one of those little slits there, you could go ahead and put a straight edge up to trace them out and get them good to go. And you know I love speeding up videos, so this is absolutely killing me doing a voiceover in real time. But as we go edge to edge, we're going to get this good to go, get rid of the waste, toss it behind you. Somebody will gladly pick that up for you. You don't have to deal with that. And then we're going to go ahead and get the seam tape ready to tape the seam and get ready to burn this bad boy together. It looks like I missed a little chunk of pad or something in there. I'm pulling out spare parts. Let's get rid of that. Here's our seam tape. I like to fold the edges over the tack strip there. It just helps bump it up just enough to make sure everything is burning evenly. But take the seam tape, set it from door jamb to door jamb. Make sure everything's going to line up decently. That looks like we're good to go there. And we could go ahead and drop the seam iron in and start burning. So let's get the iron out. I like to burn my seams at 4. And for those of you that don't know, seam irons cook anywhere from 1 to 4 is their temperature gauge on it. If you're a newbie, you want to set it at about 2.5. That'll give you enough time to work with everything and you won't be rushed. If you're seasoned, crank it all the way up to 4 and just slide right across that seam every 8 to 10 seconds. Slide it forward an iron's length. Boom, boom, boom. Everything is melted on that tape and you put the seam together. Make sure you are just going backing to backing and you're not letting any of the carpet fibers fall down in that seam glue. This will ensure that you have a beautiful, flawless, non-visible seam. Blend it in with your fingertips or a carpet tractor if you want to be fancy and have some nice tools. Fingertips work just fine. As you can see how I massage that carpet there. Boom, look at that. Blended right in. Every time, 8 to 10 seconds, go ahead and slide it an iron's length forward and put the seam together and then go to the end. So we're at the end of the seam now. I need to go ahead and pull that iron out. So take your time sliding out. This is where a lot of newer cats get it messed up. They'll basically pull the iron out. The seam tape comes with it. It creates a huge mess. So watch this little technique here whenever I'm done blending this carpet in that I seem to be dragging out forever here. So let's go ahead and pull that iron out, Mike. Any day now. Almost ready. Man, it's like I walked away from the whole thing I was doing there. There we go. So slide it forward nice and slow so you don't pull the tape along with it. Put the balance of the seam together. Good to go. I'll take my tuck knife and tuck up against the door jamb there. Make sure everything's beautiful, nice, put together properly. And once it dries, we can finish stretching away from this seam so that we can put a nice tight stretch on it and continue going forward. I was losing my words there. Now, next, let's go ahead and speed things up. Let's get this going a little bit faster and really jam these out the way I like to do. Next seam, go ahead and cut it. Mark it all the way across. Boom, boom, boom. Flip it over to connect the dots. Go ahead and talk to my dude for a minute. Drop it down. Make sure it lines up. Get the tape on it. Burn the seam. Boom, boom, boom. Slide it forward. And the seam is done. Oh my gosh, this is how I love doing videos. Next one. Fold it back. Put a fresh cut on it. Go ahead and change the blade. Make little slits on it all the way down. Flip it over. Play connect the dots. Make sure you have a nice straight line on that. Throw the waste behind you because someone else will pick it up. Drop the seam tape in there. Go ahead and stretch that one together. Burn the seam. Everything's pretty and we are good to go. As always, I appreciate you tuning in. Comment below with any questions and I'll see you on the next video.